Good morning, Conestoga. Welcome to the era of digital marketing. This is Nikita Bagadai, and today, starting fresh, we have Paras Rugani with us. So I will hand the mic to him and let him introduce himself.
Hey Nikita, firstly, I just want to thank you and Conestoga College for giving me this opportunity to speak in this podcast because hardly anyone in India, wants to interview me. But yeah, I will share my knowledge and experience, what I've gained, and I will try to deliver my best in this.
Okay, thank you so much, Paras Rugani. Um, so I'll just tell my audience that this podcast is about digital marketing, and we will share some insights about how digital marketing has taken place nowadays and how to deal with it, how to tackle and how to grow in digital platform. And this is helpful for all the students who are pursuing the course of marketing as well as our potential audiences. So let's begin our podcast with the first segment, that is the current state of digital marketing. So, my first question to you is what are the current trends shaping digital marketing today?
Oh man, that is a good question. In 2023, especially with the rise of AI and machine learning, it's very difficult to say to evolve with the technology. The focus has shifted towards personalization and customer engagement, I think. With the rise of AI and machine learning, marketers can deliver personalized content more efficiently. And what do I mean by personalization? Is that I see many brands collaborating with AI tools and like recently, Cadbury collaborated with Shah Rukh Khan and Deepfake. They created a campaign for Diwali in India where they support small businesses with personalization, where Shah Rukh Khan personally says your shop's name, if you know.
Yes,
So I
yes,
think
I know
that
that.
so small businesses were very happy with that, and I think Cadbury gained a lot of customer base with that. And secondly, I would add to that is voice search. Bill Gates in an interview said that voice is the next generation, not AI, not AR, but voice. So I think voice plays a very important role, especially you are interviewing me with the voice, like podcast is a frame of voice, right? And I think everyone is switching from video to voice. So I think voice plays a very important role, and companies, especially brands that are influencer focused, should move on to podcast and voice search engines. And
I
thirdly, I would like to add,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah, go ahead.
and thirdly, I would like to add video marketing. You see, it's very, very, very important to dominate the video marketing industry because with the rise of Instagram Reels, TikTok clips, and YouTube Shorts, brands and companies are blowing up. You can leverage it for your own brand and for own. If you're an influencer, you can also do Instagram Reels because it plays a very very huge role. I don't know what 2024, but if you are in 2023, you must. It's a must. You must make Instagram Reels and short clips because that's the way to go.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Rugani. I think you have given the best example of Shah Rukh Khan, that advertisement. I recently did the assignment in one of my subject, and the same ad was given as our topic. So I know about that campaign. So it was a really good campaign that helped a lot of local vendors and the shops to market their own shops.
Yeah,
So that was a very good example. And also you told about
and
voice over, right? I think you are absolutely right, because voice nowadays plays a really good role, because podcast has increased a lot nowadays. I have seen so many podcasts and I have heard so many podcasts. So I know that voice is really playing a crucial role in marketing.
of course, Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much for this.
And also, I want to add that the
Yeah.
deepfake industry was like the deepfake term was established in 2015, but no company had even the slight of idea that we could apply this in marketing. But Cadbury did a very smart role and came up with this idea, and especially with the King Khan. So when King Khan multiplies with deepfake and it blasts. So yeah, that campaign was really a huge success for them too.
Yes, absolutely, because Shah Rukh Khan is the biggest superstar in this world. So local shops never imagined that they will, get a Shah Rukh Khan for their advertisement. So that was a
Yeah,
really good campaign. I really loved that.
of course.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Mr. Rogani. Now let's move on to the next segment, which is tools and strategies for success. So the question is, how can businesses choose the right platforms and technologies for digital marketing?
Um, in platforms, I would say that understanding the target audience is the first step, and it is very crucial.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know your target audience, any tool would not be possible to apply. Like I say, Google AdWords, and Google AdWords is a platform where you can create digital ads to deliver to your target audiences. But if you don't know your target audience, you can't deliver ads. When I studied in my university, when I was studying, my college professor did a uh, very important segment about Google AdWords and Google Analytics. So we understood that thoroughly, and I know the importance of these tools. But nowadays, I see people using HubSpot and ActiveCampaign, like Marketo, Salesforce. All are these lead generation tools. Now, these are called CRM systems.
Mm,
Now, what are CRM systems? That they can help you achieve customer data. Data is the king,
true.
if you know, in this era. So HubSpot, I personally recommend HubSpot and Salesforce. And nowadays, many AI tools are prevalent, but personally, I like HubSpot. When I started digital marketing, I took on several projects. I used tools like Google Analytics and HubSpot, Salesforce. So yeah, tools. I think these are the best. You should go with them. And also, I would like to say that SEO tools. If you know SEO,
Yeah.
it's a way to organically grow your brand, your blog, your website, and whatever. And in that, personally prefer Ahrefs and SEMrush. These two are the best. No one can beat them. But yeah, I personally prefer those.
So can you brief a little bit about those two tools, the last tools which you told, as our audience would like to know more about those tools, because nowadays people really don't know which tools are to be used for marketing their to market their own websites and posts and everything.
Well, well, I think tools are just a cup of water in a huge ocean of marketing. Uh, Before using any tools, I would suggest you go for finding your target audience, making your branding personal stand out, then finding your value proposition. After all that stuff, you can go for Hrefs, SEMrush. These are all SEO tools. Tools are categorized into branches. For SEO, use Hrefs. For CRM, you use HubSpot. For digital ads, you use Google AdWords. Now, if I reflect on Href, which is an SEO tool, Hrefs helps you to extract and find keywords that your audience are already looking for. So if
Hmm.
you're a clothing brand and you want to know what your audience is looking for currently, then you can go to Hrefs and tell it that you can ask it that what are the uh, what are the clothes that people are looking for. It will give you all the data from the past 10 years to the future also. So these tools are very important, and I think every company should use it, and I think every company is using it. So if you're not using any tools, I think you should hop on that. Absolutely.
Okay, that's a great information. Thank you so much, Mr. Rugani. I really didn't know about these tools actually, so it is good information for me as well. So thank you so much for your insights.
No
Um,
worries.
it was quite useful. So I'll definitely use this as my tools in this podcast.
Of course. And I might add these all are paid tools, so don't message me and then
Of course, of course. There are free tools available in the market, so
yeah, of
people.
course. Once you start generating revenue from your brand or you are profitable, then you can go for these tools. Absolutely,
True,
these are
true,
all
right.
worth it.
Okay, so now let's move on to our last segment, which is branding in the digital age. So, as you know, brand is really very important for all the companies, and and so my question is, what are the best practices for creating a strong online brand identity?
Oh, that is a biggest question even I can't answer. I mean, the greatest marketer, if you know, is Brian Dean. I personally follow him, Brian
Hmm,
Dean. So he once said that if you don't know branding, you don't know anything. So branding is very, very, very important for a company. I cannot stress enough that branding is important. You see, I see many companies today with their out of the state logos, and they have no value proposition. They have no emotion with their brand. They have different name and they have different job. And so yeah, branding is very, very crucial part, because this is the only way you can connect to your audience. Branding is the only pathway you can connect your audience. If I per se go to a website of a company, let's say, what do I first see? I would first see their logo. I would first see their tagline. If there is no tagline, what is the meaning of that?
true.
And there is a concept that's called storytelling, and I cannot stress enough that storytelling is important, very, very much important. Creating a compelling brand story that resonates with your audience can set you apart. If you want to stand out, there are heaps of brands building right now. There are many startups going on. It's very tough to stand out. But storytelling, that is where you can you know there you can do bullseye. This narrative should be woven into all content and communication. Storytelling is the best way to go. Uh, uh, what do I mean by storytelling? Let's take an example of Cadbury too. Cadbury, if you see the TV ads of Cadbury,
Hmm,
they always show emotions. They doesn't they don't promote their chocolate that eat dairy milk and be happy. No, they
true.
tell a story. Like Raksha Bandhan is coming up. I saw a video ad of a sister and a brother. So they share a story that resonates with their audience. They know their audience. They know that that we are middle class people. They know that they have this demographics. So also know they also know demographics. So they know how to tell a story. And telling a story is very much important for a brand.
You know,
So I think
I agree with
if you,
I really agree with you. I know that I saw I noticed that Cadbury, has a very powerful branding in India, especially because they know its target audience and they know the current market of India and how emotionally connected people of India are. So
yeah,
they always share emotion. They always sell emotions and story. They always sell story to the people and audience, and with that they connect emotions with every advertisement. And even Nestle, I have
storytelling.
also observed with Nestle that it always
Yeah, Nestle is good.
Yeah, I really liked one advertisement of Nestle, which is in the morning they wake up and they show the struggle life of students, and they show how hustling they are, how hustle they are doing, and with the help of coffee they are not stopping, and they're always ongoing. So I know that even Nestle is one of the company.
Yeah, and I remember that ad you were telling about, and by promoting that ad, they didn't want it to attract students. That was a student ad, where students was hustling, struggling,
Yeah.
but their main goal was not to attract students, but they already knew that our students, that our audience contains students that are hustling and struggling. So they wanted to convey a story, that they wanted to convey the brand reflection of students that are drinking Nestle. That is also a very very good strategy.
Yes,
And
absolutely. By showing a reflection of what your brand represents,
what a customer
and
base is.
sorry.
What is the customer base is? Like Nestle has a very good student customer base. I'm saying that.
Yeah, right, absolutely. So, in that ad, I know that like all the people audience know that coffee is, just more consumed by students and young generation. So they are more addicted to
Yeah.
coffee than tea. So they have targeted youth and this young generation, and they have created that ad which motivates them to drink coffee and do more hustle. So that was a really good
Yeah, they did.
communication strategy.
With that campaign, they didn't sell coffee, but they sell an emotion.
True.
So if I want to summarize storytelling in a nutshell, don't sell a product, but sell a story that your audience resonates with, that can connect with your audience.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. So that was a quite interesting talk with you, and it was really good time having you on the sets. So thank you so much, Mr. Rugani, for your time, for your insights, and for your knowledge. We really appreciate you, and
No worries.
thank you so much.
No worries, Nikita. And thank you for inviting me and giving me this chance to speak.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nikita.